Hi, and thanks for joining me for this all standing everyday workout for mobility, balance, and core strength. Short workout to do on a daily basis. These are all things that we need to work on, or as a rest or recovery day workout. We have lots of mobility work, so there's twisting and rounding up the back. So if you have osteoporosis or are advised not to round or twist your back, go ahead and click this workout up here that is osteoporosis friendly. Let's get started. We'll make sure that you have a chair nearby as a base of support, and we're going to use that. Feet are underneath the hips, and we'll start with our hands on our hips, starting with hip circles here, all the way forward, side, back, and to the side. You have a small bend in your knees. Warming up those hips. And then let's reverse, go to the left. Make these as big as you can. And reverse again, back to the right. And reverse. Drop the hands to the sides, tuck your chin, and we're going to roll down here, headed towards your toes. Slight bend in the knees. We're going to come halfway up, hands on the thighs. Arch up, chin up, proud chest forward. Drop the chin, and then we roll all the way up. Let's do that again. Retuck the chin. Roll down, feeling a nice stretch in the backs of the legs. We come halfway up into a cow, chin up, hips back. Into our cat, we tuck the chin. Roll up nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Let's do that 2 more times. Tuck the chin, roll down. We come halfway up, shoulders down and back. Drop. And roll up. Last time we tuck the chin. Can we go a little bit lower? Halfway, proud chest. Tuck the chin. And roll up, finishing with our shoulders. Let's continue with some heel raises, holding onto your base of support if you need to. So we just up and down. And your hands could be holding your base of support at your sides or on your hips. Lifting straight up onto the balls of the feet. Great for our balance and ankle mobility. One more. Now we're going to reverse that and lift our toes. Hold on if you need to. Try not to rock back here. Try not to shift your hips back. So lift those toes towards the shins as much as possible. Let's go 3, 2, last one. Let's put those together. Lift the heels, lift the toes. Knees are straight. We have good posture, shoulders down and back. Maybe try to let go of your base of support. And last one, lift the heels, lift the toes. Now we're going to pedal our heels, so lifting one heel and popping the heel and the knee at the same time. So just a little switch and a switch. Let's leave the right heel popped. Inhale, arms come up. We cactus down, really open up those arms, about a 90-degree position here. Squeeze the back. From here, we twist to the side and come back to center. Again, inhale. Exhale down, option to leave your foot here or to lift the knee as we twist to the side. Again, balance check. Up and down. Activate those shoulders, really squeeze back here. Twist and center. Up and down. Great, let's do 2 more. Release the hands back to the heel switches here. Now let's leave the left heel popped. Again, inhale, arms come up. We cactus down, twist to the left. Back to center. Your foot stays on the ground with the heel lifted, or option to lift that knee. Core is engaged. Pull that navel up and in to the spine. That really helps with the balance. You can always hold on to the chair if you need to as well. Great exercise for our spine mobility here. And we're working the core with that twist. One more. Center and down. Okay, a little shake out here. Let's reset. Back to the right leg. I'm going to hold onto the chair for this one. We're going to lift that foot up towards the knee, and then we're going to internally rotating. So kind of pulling that knee across the body, then we rotate out. This is going to look different for everybody. I want you to make sure that you keep your hips square. When we pull that knee across the body, it wants to go like this, right? Don't let it. Pull and open. We have 3 more. Last one. Let it down, same thing other side. Lift the foot to the knee, pull up out of that hip, cross and open. Internally rotate, externally. Maybe even give it a little tug. Get a nice stretch in that hip there. Great. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. And release. Okay, another exercise is great for all 3, mobility, balance, and core. Back to the right leg. We're gonna lift it back up to the knee. We're gonna extend it forward, and as we do, core is engaged, we're gonna lean back and tap that toe. So we lift, a little lean back, working that core. Lift again. We point to the side, lift, point to the back. This time we hinge forward. So lift, front, lift, extend to the side, maybe even float that leg to work that hip. Excellent. Back, side, to the back, slight hinge forward. You have a small bend in that standing knee. Should be feeling this in the hips and in your butt muscles, in your glutes. Let's do 1 more. And back. Shake that out. Same thing other side. I'm going to switch my chair in case I need that. Okay, reset. Shoulders down and back. Pull up nice and tall. We lift the left leg. Extended front as we lean back with that torso. Left to the side. Left to the back with that hinge. Squeeze the glute. And if you can't lift your foot all the way up to the knee, that's okay. Just to the shin or the inside of the calf muscle is great as well. Things will get better, easier. You'll have more mobility the more you do this workout. I like to say progress, not perfection. We all have our imbalances. Let's do 2 more. Lean back for that core. Lift to the side. And back, last one. and back. Take this right leg, cross it back behind. We lift the right arm, big side stretch over, and then to the side. Again, using our oblique sides of our core here. Reach over and down. Tendency here is to lean forward with the torso. If anything, lean a little bit back. You just want to be straight up over those hips. And one more. Big side lean. Side lean. Let's do the same thing. Switch. Switch your chair if you need to hold on. We reach over and down. Again, check your posture. So you're standing nice and tall. Each vertebra is stacked, straight line on top of each other. Make the movement come from the waist. Good. We have 2 more. Okay. Coming into a chair pose, feet are underneath the hips. We're going to sit back like we're sitting in a chair in a squat, and the arms come forward. They're straight here. If you lack mobility, it's going to be hard to lift them up. Think about a proud chest, shoulders down and back, and we lift those arms possibly in line with the ears if you can get them there. We hold here. We're going to drop your right hand across your left knee, and then we're going to take our other hand on top of our forehead. So kind of like a salute here. From here, you can resist against the knee. Elbow comes back and we twist and come back to center. Again, twist up. Stay hinged forward into that chair pose. Sit the hips back just a bit. And again, back to center, lower the hands. Rise up, lift, sit back again into that chair pose. Let's switch sides. Left hand comes to the outside of the right leg and back of our hand against our forehead. We twist to the side and center. Hips are still, movement is in that thoracic spine. We lower, lift up. We're going to do that one more time each side. Reach high. Sit back into that chair pose. Lower the arms. Lift and center. Elbow back. Your spine is straight here, so we're not rounded. And we're breathing. Center. Up. Last time into that chair pose. Reach those arms forward. Cross and forehead. Here we go. Reach and center. Twist. Again, you can use that hand to push on the outside of that thigh. I promise it's not cheating. And one more. Back to center, down, and come up. Coming into a wide stance here. This is as wide as you comfortably can go. Toes are to the corners, coming into a sumo squat. And I want you to think opening up from the thighs and the hips as we come down here. We hinge forward. We drop the shoulder towards the opposite knee, but make sure this other leg is still pressed out. Again, you can push against it, this time pushing out. And we switch other side. Come back to center, push up through the heels. Good, same thing. Come back down, great for the inner thighs. A little twist. And a twist. center, and push up. We do that 2 more times. Knees out. Center and lift. One more time. Can you go a little bit lower? Back to center and lift. Let's toe heel in. Using the back of your chair, we're going to do a standing downward dog. So we're going to step all the way back, feet underneath the hips, and we drop the chest. Take a nice few deep breaths here. Your knees are straight. Inhale. On your exhale, can you drop your chest a little bit further down? Feeling a great stretch in the shoulders and in the backs of your legs. Let's come up a little bit. One more big inhale. Exhale, drop back down. One more inhale. On our exhale, we bend the knees, release the arms, and roll it up. Finishing with the shoulders, let's do our standing figure 4 stretch. So we're going to cross one ankle on top of the other knee, or just at the ankle if you aren't able to get it up there just yet. We sit back into those hips. My favorite stretch. So the knees turn to the outside. You're really feeling it right here. Great to open up the hips. And see what you feel here, right? Maybe you want to go a little bit lower. Maybe you want to go side to side. Whatever feels good to you. One more big inhale. Exhale. And let's switch sides. Again, crossing at the ankle, shin, or above the knee. And we sit back. You go as low as you want to, or again, maybe a little sway with those hips, side to side. Inhale. Exhale, we lower the leg, stand back up, maybe shake that out. I'm going to use the seat of my chair for our next mobility stretch. Hinged over, palms on the seat. From here, I want you to bend your back leg or your left knee, or right if you're still mirroring me. One hand in the middle of the seat, and the other one is going to twist up nice and high. So this is when you can actually kind of sit in that hip. I want you to feel the stretch in the hip there. In your IT band is usually where I feel it. Mine tends to be tight. And again, using that arm, nice twist up. Let's come back to center. Switch legs. So we're going to bend the other knee. Turn to the other side. Arm comes up. Inhale. Exhale, return to center. One more time each side. One knee is bent. Straight leg. Same arm is up. So both sides. Same sides are extended. Back to center and switch. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Again, bend the knees. And we roll it up. Releasing any tension built up in that lower back. But having better mobility in thoracic spine will also help with the lower back pain. Big step back with the right leg, coming into a lunge. Pressing the heel towards the back. Might not reach the floor, and that's okay. Back leg is straight, front leg, knee is bent. Little tuck in the pelvis here to also stretch that hip flexor that we worked a lot with all those Knees passe and turn out. Maybe go a little bit deeper into that front lunge. Hold here, find your balance. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, it comes down, and if you're able to, clasp your hands behind your back. Open up the chest. Release the shoulders down. Try to straighten your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, maybe go 1 inch deeper into that lunge. Press up so both legs are straight. Keep the shoulders down and back. And then look over your right shoulder. Back to center. And we're going to switch sides. So stepping forward, big step back. Lunging forward on the front leg, opening up this hip, pressing the back heel towards the floor. Little pelvic tuck, again, getting into that hip flexor. And you're just going to kind of play around with how deep you go into that front lunge. You shouldn't be feeling anything in your knees. This is a calf stretch and the hip flexor stretch. We hold here and inhale. Exhale down, clasp the arms behind. Open up the chest. Release the shoulders down. And then look over your shoulder. Return to center, release the hands, and we come back to a standing position with the feet underneath the hips. Big inhale, arms come up. And exhale down. I hope you are standing taller, maybe even a couple inches, and prouder. Keep this beautiful posture for the day. Keeping in mind, keeping it mobile, keeping everything nice and loose. Great one to come back to. Let me know how great you feel in the comments. I love hearing from my viewers. Thanks for working out with me, and I'll see you next time.